Good evening. My name is Marion Lorne. What's my line?
Miss Lorne, dear, I've got a secret.
Oh, you have... Tell me about it. I didn't know.
I've Got a Secret, brought to you by Bristol Myers, makers of Buff Run, the modern pain reliever that gives you fast pain relief without upset stomach. Bristol Myers brings you America's #1 panel show, I've Got a Secret, starring Garry Moore.
I don't know why I insisted on taking a bow. I'm out of breath from running around to come on again. It is very nice to see you again, my friends. Welcome to our Thanksgiving Eve edition of I've Got a Secret. Although, let this not mislead you, our secrets are not necessarily about Thanksgiving. I would like to have you meet a panel. I swear to you, this was an inadvertent remark. I would like, however, to introduce to you a panel for whom I am thankful all year round. Bill Cullen, Betsy Palmer, Henry Morgan, Bess Myerson. That's our bunch. Assuming now that we're ready to play the game, let's welcome our first contestant, please. Will you come in, sir? Will you tell our panel, please, what your name is and where you're from?
My name is Paul Selecki, and I'm from Glen Lyon, Pennsylvania.
Mr. Selecki, S-E-L-E-C-K-Y, and he is from Pennsylvania. Now, Mr. Selecki, if you'll whisper your secret to me, the audience at home are anxious to find out what it is. In that case, panel, for the first and last time this evening, I ask you to put your blindfolds on, and please do not remove them throughout the questioning, even after you yourself have finished questioning.
You're right, Bess.
Ready? All right, panel, Mr. Selecki's secret concerns something that he is going to do. Let's start at the top tonight with, let's start with Bill Cullen, please.
Mr. Selecki, does your secret have anything to do with Thanksgiving?
No, it doesn't.
He was telling the truth?
Yes, he was.
Is it a physical thing, Paul, you're going to do?
Yes, it is, sir.
Would it help us to know, well, let me say, are you going to do it with something else?
Yes, I am.
Is that something, animal? Oh, I hate to get into that.
You say with something else, with someone else. What was the question?
Something.
Yes, sir, I am.
Something. This something else. I heard a whistle. Is it a girl?
Gotta be.
No, it isn't, sir.
Not a turkey.
Not a girl. Who was whistling then? That can worry. Is it alive?
No, it isn't.
Not the something else, no.
But there... Someone
All right, there's $20 down and $60 to go, and so we go, please, to Betsy Palmer.
Well, Bill says there is someone else on stage. But how can... There
You
is
did not
someone...
say there was someone else on the
No,
stage.
no. Is it a picture that's on stage? You know, pictures of girls they can whistle at.
I know. I've lived with him for years.
Betsy, we never said that there was someone else on stage.
No. There is something on stage, and is that something a picture?
No, it isn't.
A photograph? It isn't. Is it an inanimate object?
Yes, it is.
Is it a piece of machinery, Paul?
No, it isn't, ma'am.
Is it...
Now, Flannel, let me straighten you out. You asked if there was going to be an object involved in what he was going to do. The answer then was yes. This does not mean
Yes.
that object is here on the stage tonight.
Oh.
You have only jumped to that assumption.
Oh, we have. Well, Paul, are you doing this thing right now that you're going to do?
No, I'm not.
All right, there's $40 down and $40 to go. We go, please, to Henry Morgan.
Can we take off our blindfolds?
No.
No, dear.
Henry Morgan?
If we're blindfolded, there must be something we're not supposed to see. Now, it's a thing... Yeah, it's very comical. Paul?
Yes, Henry?
Paul?
Yes.
You've got what? Is your appearance being Oh, Alderton, anyway, that is, are you taking clothes off or putting something on?
Yes, I am.
Is it, metallic?
No, it isn't.
All right, there's $60 down, $20 to go, and we go, please, to Bess.
Well, it could very easily be that the girls were whistling at Paul if he were taking clothes off. Paul, are you stripped down fairly well at this point?
No, I'm not.
Have you put clothes on again?
Yes, I have.
And you're changing your appearance?
Yes, I have.
Could the whistles have come because you've put things on like wigs and dresses and things like that?
I think we'll have to say yes, Paul, not to the wigs, but to the dresses.
You mean you've put on ladies' clothing, sir?
Yes.
Very interesting. Now, are you going to play some kind of scene or take some kind of pictures now that you're in this costume?
Yes, but it's immaterial to his secret, or let's say...
Well, his secret is that he's dressed himself up as a girl. Is that correct?
Take your blindfolds off, Al. Well, now, pardon?
Pennsylvania University.
Yes, Bill, you say it.
Mask and wig.
The Mask and Wig Show of the University of Pennsylvania. We want to emphasize at all costs that Paul was a member of the football team for 2 years.
See by his legs.
You can see by his legs. Muscular indeed. Just pan down. There we go.
You know, Gary, I've been turned down by better-looking girls than that.
I wish you could see what is on the television screens of America, or was just a moment ago. Look at that. Isn't that frightening? The Mask and Wig Club, Paul, has been in existence how many years?
72 years, Gary.
72 years.
Yes, sir.
And in all that time, no girls have been allowed to take part. Is that right?
Never.
All right, so now you open in Philadelphia when?
Oh, we toast the opening of the show next week, Thursday. Right side up is our show.
Thursday, right side up. Now, he has brought a minute portion of the show, I must say, terribly minute portion of the show with him. Will you tell who these gentlemen are so their families can recognize them when they come out?
Bob Holt plays a part of the other girl, and Larry Turns and Brian Percival are the boys.
All right, now here is your wig, Paul. Go off and get lined up, and we'll see you out here just a half a second, all right?
Thank you.
Yes, panel, pull your, just the end, just Bill's end of your desk back. Just kind of swivel it around. Here it comes. That does the job for us, all right. Now then, here, my friends, we have Norman Paris and his all-male orchestra to accompany some of the members of the all-male chorus of the Mask and Wig Club in a song written by one of their graduates, Bobby Troop. And some years ago, he wrote the song they're going to sing. It's called Daddy.
Ra-da-da, 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 ra-da-da-da-da-da-da. Hey, listen to my story about a gal named Daisy May. Lazy Daisy May. Her disposition was rather sweet and charming, at times alarming, so they say. She had a manly soul like Anthem, large and strong, to whom she used to sing this song. Hey, Daddy, I want diamond rings, bling, bling, everything. Daddy, you ought to get the best free. Hey, Daddy, well, I look well in sable gowns with Paris labels. Daddy, you ought to get the best for me. Here's an amazing revelation with a bit of stimulation. I'd be a great sensation. I'd be your inspiration. Daddy, I want a brand new car, champagne caviar. Daddy, Daddy, you ought to get the best for me.
That probably sent femininity back 500 years. Panel, you want to push the other end of your desk back up in, please? There we go. Having rearranged the stage, then, let's greet our next contestant, please. Now, pull in nice and close to me, gentlemen, and we'll find out for the benefit of the panel and the public at large what your names are and where are you from.
Herman Stenberg, New York City.
Mr. Stenberg, who is from New York City, and your name, sir?
Harry Stark, Oklahoma.
Mr. Stark of Oklahoma. Now, if you will whisper your secret to me, gentlemen, we'll share it with the folks at home, and here we go. Panel, our guests' secret concerns something that they did, and Henry, I think we'll start with you this time for no particular reason.
Did you do this some time ago?
Yes.
Gentlemen, I hate to contradict you so early in the game, but may we have a small conference, please? We are agreed that this is a recent occurrence. It is something they have done before. That was what the confusion was. They have done this in years past, but their secret, as expressed tonight, is of recent origin.
All right, John, thank you.
You're welcome, Bennett.
Have you done this thing that you've done, you apparently have done more than once, have you done it regularly over a period of years?
Yes, sir.
Do you do it in a regular fashion, like once every year?
Yes, sir. In each case, this is true.
Is it in the nature of a reunion?
No.
No. Because I know one of you is from New York, one's from Oklahoma. I was wondering, when you did it, did you do it together at the same time?
They did it at the same time, in the same place, and did the same thing. Therefore, they did it together. On the other hand...
Oh, wait, now, did each of you do it? I mean, you do it at the same time?
What?
Wait, what you got? Aside from your natural charm, I mean.
Well, I've got the answer.
She never has had the answer. Every time she says, I've got it, she doesn't have it. Wouldn't it?
$20 down, $60 to go, and let's go to Bess.
What were you aiming at, Henry? Now, let's see. You do this once a year. You do it together. You do it in the same place. In a building of some sort?
Yes.
Is it a physical thing that you do?
Partly.
Yes. Is it necessary to know where you do it?
I should
Would it
think that
help
would be
us?
the long way
All
around.
right. Just the two of you are involved. There are more people involved than the
Yes,
two of you,
yes.
yes?
All right, we've lost 40 and have 40 to go. Bill Cullen.
Does your secret have anything to do with Thanksgiving?
No.
I guess he trapped me.
He wouldn't believe me at the beginning.
The thing you do, it's partly physical and partly mental, and other people are involved. When you do this, are you helping somebody?
Yes, indeed.
Let us say at the time they're doing what the secret says, they're only helping themselves, but they do this so that eventually they may help others.
Is this the kind... Thank
I'm
you.
afraid of this. $60 down, 20 to go, and we go to Miss Betsy.
Go ahead.
No, I think I'm wrong now.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
yeah,
I'm
sure.
wrong.
No, go ahead. At my time, you're right, right?
Does it have to do with Christmas?
Yes.
Do you pick out the Christmas tree for Rockefeller Plaza?
It's a magnificent guest. Do you put up the Christmas tree for
No,
Rockefeller?
do they pick it out? Maybe you're Santa Clauses every year, in some way. Are you the head? Are you?
Santa Claus, it's just Santa.
Are you Santa? Well, they can't both be Santa Claus. Every child knows that.
Well,
You're
Donald,
Santa-
you got terribly close. These gentlemen would look more familiar to you if you saw them in the clothes they'll be wearing for the next 5 or 6 weeks. The secret is that these gentlemen, both of them, just graduated from a class, a school for Santa Clauses.
Now that's...
You have to take a refresher course each year, and graduates of this school dress up as Santa Claus and preside over little red chimneys on street corners all over the country to collect funds for the needy. Mr. Stenberg, how long does the course run each year?
2 weeks.
Have to study 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Mr. Stark, how many years have you been serving as a Santa Claus?
3 years. I've
3
done it
years.
2 or 3 years.
Gary,
I must say that Mr. Stark has a head start here with his natural growth.
Is he going to have to cover it up? Whoever saw Santa with a brown beard?
What do you do about that? Do you wear the false beard over your regular beard? You have to subordinate your own ego to the false one, huh?
Kind of cover it like this.
Oh, you cover it like that. It's kind of safe. Pardon?
Kind of a slim.
Well, you pad out a little bit, too, don't you, Mr. Stark?
Just a little.
Pad out some. Well, I'll tell you what, let's find out more about this subject. Here is Colonel Oliver P. Strickland, who is the National Field Secretary for the Volunteers of America, and he is the gentleman who conducts the school for Santa Clauses. Mr. Strickland? Colonel Howard. Good. Now, just what do these gentlemen have to undergo? What do they learn in this class?
Well, first of all, they must learn how to properly conduct themselves as a Santa Claus and to represent the Volunteers of America on the street corners.
Any special rules?
Yes, we have several special rules. Of course, one of the special rules that we place special emphasis on is that they shall never promise children gifts that they request, but to send them away happy and hopeful.
A kid comes in and asks for his own reindeer, you say, we'll do our best, or something.
Yes, the best we can do. If not this year, perhaps we can do something better for you next year.
Well, now, Betsy raised a question. She said they both can't be Santa Claus. What happens when a child sees Santa Claus on this corner, walks 2 blocks, and sees Santa Claus again? Looking different.
Well, our Santa Claus are represented as Santa Claus helpers.
Aha. Well, certainly, because we all know the real Santa Claus lives in the North Pole, don't we? Sure we do. All right, well, gentlemen, we want to wish you all the best. Colonel, thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you.
Mr. Stark, Santa Stenberg, here's the $80 that you won. Above all, the money that you win now, not from us tonight, but the money that you get from your collections on the street. Where do they go?
The funds provide Christmas dinners and winter relief for the poor. As a matter of fact, Gary, tomorrow at our Bowery Tabernacle, we are serving 2,000 dinners to needy people.
Well, good for you. Good for you. Gentlemen, here's your money. Again, thanks, and in advance, Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
Panel, without taking your blindfolds, I'm going to have to ask you to leave the premises for a limited time, but we'll call you back as soon as is possible. I would like to remind you that this is the Thanksgiving holiday weekend and that you should drive carefully, but I assume you know that already. Now then, it is time for us to meet our very special guest for tonight, a lady to whom I lost my heart when I first met her some 2 years ago, and I lose it again afresh each Tuesday evening. Here is Miss Marion Lorne. Miss Lorne, dear, it is great having you here with us this evening.
Oh, it's lovely to be here, Gary. It's really lovely to be here. Oh, and your wonderful panel, you know, I think they're so brilliant and they're so clever.
Yes, I agree. I think it's the best panel on television.
Oh, yes, I do. Indeed, I do. You know, I think it's rather a shame. I think it's a shame, one thing.
About them?
Yes,
What's
yes.
a shame about the panel?
Well, they don't seem to guess the celebrity secret. I don't know. I'm just thinking about that.
As a matter of fact, you're shamefully right, because I can't think back to how many weeks ago it has been since they have guessed any celebrity secret on the show.
Oh, dear.
Do you suppose they'll get an inferiority complex?
Oh, no, that would be terrible. That will be terrible. I don't
Well, as a
mean
matter
that.
of fact, dear, I've given this some thought, and I figured out a way to make sure that they do guess your secret tonight.
Oh, yes, sir.
Because this is Thanksgiving. We should be charitable, don't you think so?
Oh, I do. Mm.
All right, now, good. Now, here's what we're going to do. We will give the panel a typical celebrity secret to figure out. That's usually a trick of some sort, usually a trick played on the panel, right?
Yes, sir.
You do watch.
Dear, every Thursday night.
Good. Now, a typical secret, for instance, would be to have Miss Lorne make the panel pay their prize money out of their own pockets. Normally, as you know, the money is paid by our sponsors. But tonight, Marion, your secret will be that the panel has to pay the prize money out of their own pockets. Now, I happen to have 4 blank checks here made out to Marion Lorne. After the show is over, each panelist will be required to fill in the name of his bank, the amount that he owes Miss Lorne, and their signature, and the prize will come from their pocket.
Oh, dear, no, I think that's terrific. I think that's wonderful.
Isn't it?
Hope they don't mind.
I don't think so. Now, as I said, I am going to make sure they guess this one, even if it takes all night. After the normal round of questioning is over, if they have not guessed the Marion's secret, I'll break the news to them that they cannot leave the stage or go home until they guess the secret. Now, we have 700 witnesses here in our studio audience. Are you prepared to stay with us until such time as they get the secret? I warn you, the way things have been going, it could run till 2 o'clock in the morning, but you said you would, so all right. Now, let's bring the panel back in and see how long it takes them to figure out that the money for the prizes is coming from coming from their pocket. Here comes Bess, and here comes Betsy. Here comes Bill, followed by, of course, Henry. Now, panel, Miss Lorne's secret concerns something that is going to happen. And let's start at the top with Bill Cullen, something that is going to happen.
Miss Lorne, of whom I have always been an admirer.
Oh, that's right to begin with, huh? It's a good beginning.
Well, there I go again. Miss Lorne, is this thing going to happen to us on the panel?
I think so.
To all of us as a group?
I think so.
Is it going to be something that we will enjoy, in your estimation?
I'm not so sure about that, but...
$20 down, 60 to go. We go to Betsy.
Does this have something to do with Thanksgiving, Miss Lorne?
No, I don't think so.
Is this something that's going to happen? Are you going to do this to us?
I would say that she's going to be the cause of it.
Oh, yes, that's the cause of it.
Are you causing it to happen right now, Miss Lorne?
Right away.
It is happening
Yes.
to us now.
Mhm.
Is it some... Yes.
Well, Miss Lorne, dear, may I say that I don't think it's happening to them right now. It's going to happen to them after they finish their questioning period. Would you...
Oh, well, I meant that. Yes.
Does it have something to do with Norman Paris and the musicians down in the pit? Or
No.
$40 down, 40 to go. We go to Henry, please.
Miss Lorne, will we all have to get up and do something?
You don't have to get out.
Is another agency going to be involved in what happens to us? Some device or a person or that kind of happening? Somebody's going to have to do it. Some thing, some machine.
Oh, I think it's just you.
$60. You're right. Yes, $60 down and $20 to go, and we go to Bess.
Is this a physical thing that we're going to do?
No?
No, we're just going...
Marion, dear, wouldn't it be a physical action, a physical motion?
Yes, slightly physical, you know. Not a real physical thing.
Oh, no, you mean it doesn't call for a
no.
tremendous amount of effort, but it's physical as opposed to mental.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, maybe.
Will we be using our hands when we do this?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Will we be doing something above the neck as well?
Yeah,
Will we
yes.
be eating?
No, you don't have to.
All right, $80 down. Now, panel, normally at this moment, I would tell you Marion Lorne's secret, but I'll tell you frankly, we have recently here on the show become concerned about you. We cannot think how long it has been since you have guessed a celebrity secret. Other secrets, yes. Celebrity secrets, no. And we're afraid that you might lose confidence in yourselves. You know, we want you to guess one. So we decided that in order to preserve your self-confidence, you should be given a chance to figure out Miss Lorne's secret, even if it takes all night. Our audience has agreed to stay here in the studio after the show if necessary. Is this true, audience? You agreed to stay? So I emphasize, yes, Bill?
Gary, do the producers realize what scale is for all night?
Yes, they realize what it is. It doesn't apply in your case, however. So, we shall, I'll tell you what, Frank, say goodnight to folks whenever you want to. We'll resume the questioning and keep right on going. Bill, until death do us part.
I figured it was never coming back for me, and I stopped listening.
Transportation for contestants and I've Got a Secret is arranged by United Airlines.
That doesn't make any difference. We're going to be here until we get it.
Very unusual.
I've Got a Secret
All right,
was brought to
there's
you
another-
by
we'll
Bristol
let the level
Myers,
stay at
makers of
$80,
Buffrin
but just
and
keep at it,
Ipana,
Betsy.
who wish each and every one of you a very happy and bountiful Thanksgiving.
Physically. I mean, is there another object? An inanimate object of some sort?
Panel, may I interrupt you?
Are we going to help dismiss this?
No,
whole
dear,
thing?
we are going to stay until the secret is guessed. Understandably, our friends of the stage crew must get home to their families, so they'll strike the scenery, but we'll stay. We'll stay.
I feel undressed.
Good evening. My name is Marion Lorne. What's my line?
Miss Lorne, dear, I've got a secret.
Oh, you have... Tell me that. I didn't know.
I've Got a Secret, brought to you by Bristol Myers, makers of Buffrin, the modern pain reliever that gives you fast pain relief without upset stomach. Bristol Myers brings you America's #1 panel show, I've Got a Secret, starring Garry Moore.
I don't know why I insisted on taking a bow. I'm out of breath from running around to come on again. It is very nice to see you again, my friends. Welcome to our Thanksgiving Eve edition of I've Got a Secret. Although, let this not mislead you, our secrets are not necessarily about Thanksgiving. I would like to have you meet a panel. I swear to you, this was an inadvertent remark. I would like, however, to introduce to you a panel for whom I am thankful all year round. Bill Cullen, Betsy Palmer, Henry Morgan, Bess Myerson. That's our bunch. Assuming now that we're ready to play the game, let's welcome our first contestant, please. Will you come in, sir? Will you tell our panel, please, what your name is and where you're from?
My name is Paul Selecki, and I'm from Glen Lyon, Pennsylvania.
Mr. Selecki, S-E-L-E-C-K-Y, and he is from Pennsylvania. Now, Mr. Selecki, if you'll whisper your secret to me, the audience at home are anxious to find out what it is. Well, in that case, panel, for the first and last time this evening, I ask you to put your blindfolds on, and please do not remove them throughout the questioning, even after you yourself have finished questioning.